Hey Leos, welcome to your end of year reading. Welcome to Taryn Hill. Welcome to the place where we empower the high vibers. Luck here. I'm still on break, but I'm just doing this end of year reading into 2023 or whatever, like that. Okay, cool. I come to you humbly, God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, and according to your divine will. What is it that the Leo Collective needs to know? Okay, what we start with? Okay, hold on. Eyes of the eagle rising above the fray. Ooh, and dust devil moving out of stagnation. Someone is seeing their way out of some madness. Okay, someone is seeing their way out. Like, oh, this is some bullshit, ain't it? It's some bullshit. For the first time in my life, I'm seeing that this is a whole mess. Okay, someone is seeing the truth. Oh, sorry. Someone's seeing the truth about a situation, and I feel like it was a long-standing bullshit situation, but they didn't see that. Wow. Just out of nowhere, now I'm like getting uncomfortable. I need to stretch and all this. What's going on? I feel like somebody was used to the discomfort. Someone was used to the discomfort. They were used to the toxicity. Something like that is happening, and now it's like, ooh, this now feels toxic. This thing now feels very heavy. Someone is getting lighter in their energy. And as they're getting lighter in their energy, they're realizing how heavy things are around them. Before, that heaviness felt comfortable. It felt warm, like a heavy blanket, you know. All right. Okay, so yeah, dust devil. So someone is rising above this madness. I don't know why I keep wanting to say madness, because it's like, it's some bullshit. I feel like somebody's looking at it like, yo, this is some bullshit for real. Why was I comfortable in this? Look at this tornado. Somebody was just chilling in the eye of the storm, like, peace. You know, somebody found peace in chaos, and not in a good way. Not like, oh, they could stay calm in the chaos. I feel like it's like somebody liked the drama type thing. If it wasn't drama, then it felt weird, you know? Or if it wasn't toxic, if the love wasn't toxic, then it didn't feel right. You know, it's something like that, where someone's used to the wild behavior. Anyway, so first breath. I feel like when someone realizes the level of heaviness that they were tolerating, and they get a taste, they lighten up and they get a taste of a higher vibration, a higher love, for example. Whatever the case is, they get a taste of something that is elevated, all right, more refined. Then they're like, this is what it's supposed to feel like, right? You get in, the chocolate metaphor. I love to say this, but it's like the whole like eating Hershey's chocolate and then having a good ass chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Having gourmet chocolate, and you be like, yo, I was eating this bum ass chocolate from the corner store all this time, thinking this was chocolate. Then you have some real chocolate, and then you're like, this is what chocolate's supposed to taste like. Someone's having that moment of an epiphany where it feels good. It's invigorating. And it's like, this is what life is supposed to be, or this is what love is supposed to be. This is what my life experience is supposed to feel like. Someone is feeling that. They're getting a taste of something better, something real is what I'm hearing. Someone's getting a taste of something real, and now their standards have changed. And anything else that's like nowhere near that, they're like, nah, I can't do it. Joyful muse, inspiration. Someone got inspired, or they're going to get inspired by it. I feel like it might be an external source. Okay, this could be an experience via watching a movie that triggers this emotion, or it can be a flame that someone has, but it can just, because I don't think this is like, it feels like a fleeting moment. I don't know if this is like a relationship that's here to stay, and now you're like, this was love all along. I'm not getting that energy. It's something fleeting. So it's like, maybe you have a really good conversation with someone, and for the first time in your life, you get excited by speaking to someone. Now, it might not be that person, or you might not find long-term interest in that person specifically, but they triggered like this, this type of person exists. Oh, they have this thing that I like. I need to look for that in someone else. You know, whatever, something like that, okay? The standards are raised. things change, you know. You get inspired to think new, be lighter. All right. One more. All this abundance of energy, I love it. Okay, so we have Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences coming through. I think it's this realization that's coming through, like what you were choosing before when you were experiencing chaos in love or in a job or whatever the case is. It's like, I was choosing chaos. Like, that was my normal. And is realizing why you were making certain choices before, and then setting the intention of like, I don't want that bullshit now. Like, that's too heavy. I'm not going to choose the heaviness if I can help it. And now you're realizing I can help it. I don't want that. All right. But it does seem like you're coming out of this really long period of like being lost in that chaos, you know. It's like this was a long phase of you making these choices to have chaos in your life. And now you're like, I choose peace. And I'm only going to choose people who bring peace. And I'm not going to choose people who are going to bring these issues into my life. And it's awesome. Protect your peace, baby. For real. Shoot. Okay, moving on. All right, what's going on with Leos? What they need to know for the end of the year, going into 2023. Thank you. Four of Pentacles. It's a whole lot of letting go of things. It's a whole lot of letting go of things that are not giving you peace. And I feel like they start to stand out, you know, they start to become very obvious. And how they feel, like at one point they might have felt really good, and now it's just like, oh, this is draining. Oh, you're making me claustrophobic. Oh my God, I can't. You're giving me a headache. Like it's something like that. Some of you guys, you might have physical reactions. Some of you guys might have physical reactions to certain people. Okay. Some of you guys, you might have certain reactions to people when they talk to you. You know, you guys might have hung out a lot and been cool and all that. And when this shift happens, when this inspiration happens, and you got to taste a breath of fresh air. Someone comes in, or some experience is a breath of fresh air for you. Once you have that, and you go back to your old world, because it's a fleeting inspiration. Now you go back to your old world, and now you're like having these same experiences with these people, and you're like, whew, I don't like this anymore. You know, it makes you grow out. It gives you a growth spurt. You start growing out of people left and right. You start growing out of situations left and right. It's a whole lot of easily no brainers. I feel like it's intolerable. Okay, I don't feel like these are moments like, oh, I gotta let this go, but I don't want to. It's like, I can't keep this in my life. Like, after I tasted that, I want more of that. I cannot deal with that heaviness anymore, you know. Yeah, so I feel like it's a whole lot of dropping of situations. Queen of Pentacles coming out in reverse. Let's see why that Queen of Pentacles is in reverse here. When you're cutting things out, be mindful of your tone. I want to say that. It might be, because this cutting off, it might seem a little bit abrupt to people around you, okay? You might be switching up and coming off brand new, and they're like, what just happened? And you're like, baby, I done saw the light, okay? I got a breath of fresh air. I don't know, y'all down here, I don't know what y'all smelling down there. Y'all smoke, y'all on that dirty air shit. I'm out here breathing this fresh air, okay? High vibrational air, baby. You gotta come up with me if you wanna chill. We up there in the penthouse with the fresh air, okay? Y'all in the basement, you know what I'm saying? In the hot box. Ain't nobody got time. So that energy, don't be judgmental of others because you didn't saw the light, okay? I'm getting some of that there, all right? Have grace. Have grace when you're cutting off these people, okay? This is a theme of 2023 for you. So this will be a whole process of just like, I don't like that anymore. I don't like that anymore, you know? So new hobbies, new careers. It's just a whole revamping of your personality, your likes and dislikes. You're going to be brand new by the end of next year. All right. But yeah, so we have the Five of Swords coming out. It's also realizing how some people were keeping you away from your abundance, you know? So the heaviness, back to the heaviness. Some of you guys, you were just dealing with complainers, naysayers, you know, and they were actually taking you away when you were like, you wanted this fresh breath energy. You wanted to be You were a breath of fresh air for some other people, for people who were on a lower vibration, for example, right? And now you might have met someone who was on a higher vibration than you, and then it lifted you up. And now you're like, the lower vibration is really intolerable. You're realizing how some of these people, not to be all, you know, whatever, it is what it is, okay? Some of these people were actually holding you back. They were dragging you down. That's it. All right? That's what it was. They were sabotaging your shit. You were trying to keep elevating, and you were around people who were not a vibrational match for your elevation. All right? But it was hard to separate. See, oh my God. So here we are. Here's what I want to say here. You go into this mode. You have this moment. This is giving. I'm not going to go into this, but it is giving a little bit of divine counterpart energy, because now I'm here getting this longing, right? Okay, so someone gets a breath of fresh air. Let's say if this is divine counterpart thing, storyline, they get a breath of fresh air. That breath of fresh air is feeling what love is supposed to feel like, what a divine love actually feels like. And now it makes every other love that they had just fake in comparison. It's like, this is not it. This is a cheap version of love. I know what real love feels like now, and I will not have anything less. But because it was a fleeting moment in divine counterpart, you guys had a meeting, now you're about to go into separation, and then it'll be this moment of longing. All right, so if you have met your divine counterpart and you went into separation, or if you find yourself going into separation, the purpose of your separation now is to start releasing people, things, and left and right, and step into your new way of being. Please embrace the new way of being. This breath of fresh air, it triggered your divine self. Okay, now you begin the journey. If you met your divine counterpart, you're going into separation, you guys have to now evolve. You guys came together and triggered an awakening within each other, but you guys can't do it together. You have to do it separate, okay? So just be mindful of that. Do not, well, you're going to feel how you feel, because that's just tough. Because the thing is, you're still longing. You're still going to be longing for more. Can I get another breath of that? All right, whatever. Some of you guys, you're starting a divine counterpart journey, all right? Or you're on the journey, whatever. I don't know. This feels like a new wave of divine counterparts, though. All right. Because this person, whoever this is, they're going to start cutting people off left and right, or cutting things off left and right, going into hermit mode, and then going within, and then starting to grow and blossom. They're just going to keep blossoming and reinventing themselves. I don't see the union happening next year, or what. I don't see the union in this storyline. Not saying it won't be next year, but I don't see that happening in this storyline. This is just more so about what needs to happen next within your inner world, in your personal story, your individual story. It's going to be a process. Page of Pentacles coming through, baby steps. What's overall advice? Yeah, that Page of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. That was like 85 cards just came out. Okay. What's advice? Two of Swords. Live your life. If you are in a divine counterpart situation, I know you might want to just wait for that person, especially if you're in this feminine energy, so on and so forth. You might want to wait for the person. Live your life, okay, as you see fit. That's all I want to say there. Don't wait around in heartbreak, okay? Not saying whatever. That's I'm not going into the whole divine counterpart shit. But anyway, if you were questioning whether you were a part of that journey and you're watching this, then take this as confirmation. If you ain't in it, then you ain't in it. All right, well, that's it. You guys, good luck with this that divine counterpart situation. Ain't easy, baby, but stay strong out here in these streets. Happy holidays and happy 2023. I'll see y'all next year. Peace.